This is section 7, the last section in this course, the recommendations for practice success. There'll be just one Bloom's Level 3 question from this topic in the exam. Here we are going to have some recommendations for the success of the continual improvement practice, and we will connect them with one or more of the ITIL guiding principles for each of these recommendations. This is just a summary of the 7 ITIL guiding principles, which you are aware of already. The focus on value, start where you are, progress iteratively with feedback, collaborate and promote visibility, think and work holistically, keep it simple and practical, and optimize and automate. So when using the content of these practice guides, organizations should always follow the ITIL guiding principles. So we have about 8 recommendations, and the 4 of them are shown on this slide. Let's go through them and understand them. The first is to foster and embed an organizational culture of continual improvement. It is about the culture. There should be a culture of improvement, continual improvement throughout the organization, and there should be leadership support for that. There should be a mindset of this improvement. It should be embedded into all practices, services, and products. And the leadership support should be visible. They should also be accountable. And this practice need to align with strategic objectives of the company. And the word continual has a specific meaning as compared to continuous. Continuous is like a non-stop improvement, but continual would mean intermittent, because we have the 7th step in the improvement model. And the last step is how do we keep the momentum going, in which there is a pause given before the next improvement, because the improvement that has been implemented needs to be reinforced, and that can take some time. And there has to be celebration of that improvement, and before the next improvement can be embarked on. And that is the meaning of continual as compared to continuous. The next recommendation is to establish clear goals and prioritize initiatives based on business value. The goals are for the improvement, and these need to align with the organization's strategy. For example, if the organization is looking forward to expand their customer base, then they would like to have positive customer feedback from their existing customer base, and that can be good references for their future prospect customers. Therefore, the business value that they are providing to their existing customers will be a priority criteria to ensure that the initiatives are contributing to the organization's overall success. And these improvement initiatives should be regularly reviewed and assessed to track their impact on the service quality and business outcomes, meaning the improvement initiatives do not achieve their outcomes immediately. For example, a revised process of release management may take a few weeks or even few months before its outcomes can be measured in terms of faster releases, better customer satisfaction, etc. Then we have developed a plan for realizing business value from every initiative. So each improvement initiative should have a clearly defined plan, and it should prescribe specific actions, milestones, and expected outcomes from the improvement. Tracking should be done continuously for the progress of the initiative. Results should be measured and recorded and discussed, so that the business value realization is acknowledged. And leadership, here again, they should have accountability for the improvement and align with the strategic objectives. The last one on this slide is to leverage data-driven decision-making and automation. There should be a lot of data made available and certain metrics regarding performance of services to make decisions about what improvements are needed. Automation and technology solutions can help with the improvement process. For example, people should have easy access to improvement, to think about ideas and to progress through the improvement steps. When implementing improvements, they can use automation as well. There are some principles also listed on the rightmost column here. I did not speak about them, but think about each of these recommendations and the detail behind each recommendation and see how the principles are connected with them. You may be able to bring in your own principles as well, apart from what are listed here. But in the exam, you need to remember the principles that are associated with each of these recommendations. Generally, those are intuitive, meaning you could figure them out rather reasonably well. Because you will see that the focus on value is appearing in actually in all of them, but some of them you have think and work holistically in the first one. It's about improvements throughout the organization, and then collaboration is needed for that purpose. In the second one, we see progress iteratively with feedback, which generally goes with start where you are. And here we see regular review. So that means it's a kind of progressing iteratively with feedback once you have started where you are with initial improvements. Then the third one about the planning is also progress iteratively with feedback, meaning we can do phase-wise improvements there. And the last one on this slide is about automation. Therefore, we have optimize and automate as the other principle. Then we have 4 more recommendations on this slide. The first one here is to encourage cross-functional collaboration. So the principles are the collaborate and promote visibility. And also we have think and work holistically. Let's see why. Here it's about collaboration and knowledge sharing among the teams and departments who are involved in the day-to-day operations and service delivery. This can help to get expertise from various areas and tackle improvement challenges effectively. So this is because it's from various areas, therefore, the think and work holistic principle is being applied. Leverage automation tools and technology. So we are seeing the automation again in a slightly differences. So we have the optimize and automate along with collaboration principle. And various automation tools that we noted earlier should be used to improve this continual improvement practice. And the knowledge management systems in particular will be useful to capture and reuse data from previous improvements and apply the learnings and also help people to understand procedures and workflows for improvements and can help to analyze and identify improvement opportunities. Then we have the next recommendation, which is to regularly review and assess the improvement initiatives. And therefore, it's the progress iteratively with feedback coming in apart from the focus on value, which means the outcomes of the improvement initiatives need to be evaluated in a structured manner, and their impact on the service quality, customer satisfaction, service efficiency, and business objectives need to be assessed. And in order to progress iteratively with feedback, adjust and refine the improvement approaches periodically. The last recommendation is to foster collaboration with partners and suppliers. Therefore, collaborate is one of the principles, and thinking and working holistically is also there, which means work along with the other stakeholders such as partners and suppliers in the continual improvement initiatives. Encourage the third parties to contribute suggestions and also get inputs from service consumer organizations, from customer and the users and the customer side sponsor, that is. And this open communication and collaboration can help build relationships and therefore improve the value co-creation.